Okay, what's up YouTube? Back with another video today. So first one for a while, been a bit lazy with it, so I thought I'd get back into it. Today we're going to do a speed session, a little bit more acceleration kind of focused. So it's Monday, that's what I've been doing during like the off season for football, just been focusing on acceleration more on the Monday, trying to get in 2 speed sessions a week, so one's more top end speed and one's more acceleration. So today's more the acceleration one, so we're going to be doing 10 meter, 20 meter, and then finish with a couple of 30 meter sprints. Just get a little bit of top end speed work at the end. Dealing with a little bit of back pain right now. Did something stupid on Friday. I was squatting. I went just a little bit way too heavy for what I was doing. I wasn't ready for it. Went for like my max by like 10 kilo and just tried to squat it. Struggled, and then didn't have any pins to put it on to re-rack it, so I ended up just like falling into position and like really hurting my lower back. Stupid idea, but did it anyway. So back's a little bit sore, so we're gonna see how we feel. We'll just get warmed up and see if it like gets better, but might not have good sprint times today, but we'll just see how we get on. Sometimes when you get pain, you can still work through it, so a good idea is to just warm up. If it's too sore, maybe just lower the intensity. So like if I can't go max sprint, I'll just try and go like tempo runs, a little bit easier sprints, so like go like 80% of my max. But the aim is to get good sprints in, because obviously if you want to get faster, you need to be sprinting as fast as you can. So that's hopefully what I can get on today. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a little warm up, and then we're gonna do some plyometrics, see how they feel, and then we will go into the sprint work. So I will show you as much as I can of it. Maybe not the warm up, because it's a bit boring. It's just me running back and forth. And then just doing some dynamic stretches and some squats and that, just to get warmed up, and then the plyos. But I'll show you my setup. So this is our setup we like to go with. We normally have our skills, timing gates. We got little tape measures to measure how far we go, because we're just on grass, we don't know how else to do it. Yeah, these things are ace. They just are great for like just helping drive that intent. They work really well, especially for like shorter distances. Sometimes the longer distances are not great, but short distances are often awesome. So yeah, that's like our little setup. We do just set these up, get a little warm up, and then get going into it. If you're like looking for timing gates, obviously it makes a big difference for my workouts, because it just drives that intent, so I know if I'm getting faster or not. It's quite difficult to do if you're just doing it on your own with nothing to gauge how fast you're going. So this has helped a lot with my like enjoyment in the sessions as well, and just, you know, at least I know how fast I'm sprinting, and then try and beat that each time. So it definitely helps with intent and just enjoyment in sessions. It's just fun to see how fast you're going. So, and they're only like £100 odd on Amazon from SKLZ. So like if you're looking to get timing gates, these are by far the best, and like they work really well, and they're so cheap. So yeah, so we'll just get right into the session. Okay, so today, as always, we always start with our light plyometric work. Today we're going to be a double leg pogo series. So all it is like double leg, forward, backwards, sideways, on double leg, just doing different kind of ones, nice and light. We're just going to land on the midfoot, keeping that heel just off the floor, trying to roll onto our toes on each one, and then kind of lifting up those toes as we're jumping in the air. So I'll show you what I mean, and then we're just going to do 20 reps of each exercise, just like this. Again, you also want to move your hands as well for a little bit of rhythm with it, just like this, just landing on that midfoot, just keeping that heel just off the floor. We're not trying to get too high with these either, just nice and light. Do 20 reps, I don't know how many that is, but just go up to the 10 meter mark, and then we do backwards as well. Sideways too. These are just a great way to bridge the gap between the warm-up and the more intense plyometric work, and then more intense session as we go on. And do zigzag ones. Yes, we normally do 3 different kind of plyometric days a week. So we do one more focused on double leg, which is today, doing more double leg focused. Then I like to do a more single leg focus, which is more hopping. And we like to do a more kind of change of direction kind of focus. So on that day we do more bounds and some more turns, lateral jumps, and all that kind of stuff. But because it's an acceleration kind of day, we need to be able to produce a lot of force for acceleration horizontally. So we're doing horizontal double-legged plyos, because when you're doing double-legged plyos, you're obviously getting putting out more output, because you're getting more force, because you're obviously more powerful on 2 legs than you're on 1 leg. So when you're doing acceleration, we want to be nice and powerful and forceful. So that's why in the acceleration days I like to do double leg plyos. So we're going to start off with a little bit of medium. So we go from light, which was them, going to go into the medium ones, which is going to be rhythm broad jumps. So we're not working on distance, we're just trying to be nice and rhythmic with it. And we're going to do 5 reps for 3 sets. Then we're going to go into our triple broad jumps, which is going to be for output. So like the high intense ones are for output, trying to jump as far as we can. But the medium tier plyometrics, which we're doing today, for the next exercise, the rhythm broad jumps are just for rhythm coordination, not really for output. And they're there to bridge the gap between those light plyos and those high intense plyos. So for this one, I'm just going to do 5 reps. We're going to jump 5 times, just nice and rhythmic, not worrying about the distance really. Not sure if we'll do the high intense ones today just because I've got a little bit of back pain. It actually felt fine there, but we'll do 3 sets of this, and then if we can do the high intense ones, we will do them. Don't want to put too much force on it because obviously it is a little bit sore, the lower left side of my back, but we'll just keep going, just keep getting warmed up, and to be honest, it feels a little bit more loose now, so keep going and see how it feels. I think that's how it is with a lot of injuries. Like, you're bound to get injuries, especially if you're working out a lot and you're working out hard. You're going to get some sort of injuries, niggling injuries. Like last time I had a little bit of knee pain, so I just did some isometrics, did a nice light warm up, and then I felt good going into the session. Like today I have a little bit sore back. It was really sore over the weekend, and that's why I didn't work out over the weekend. But today I just thought I'll warm up, do my plyos, see how I feel. I think a lot of people, when they get pain, they would just completely stop working out, which I think is actually the wrong thing to do. Because a lot of times you can work around pain. It depends on, really, if it's debilitating pain, it's really bad, then obviously go see a physio or doctor or whatever. But most of the time it's not anything too bad, and you can still work out. The best thing to do is just go for a warm up. If it still feels sore, maybe warm up a little bit longer. If it's still sore and you still don't think you can work out, then don't work out. But most of the time, with a little bit of pain, you can still get a good workout in. Even if you change it up a little bit, you can still get a good workout. We're going to do 1 more set of these and go into our high intense ones. Okay, now we're on to triple broad jump, the high output plyometric exercise. And we've already done 1 set. Back pain was a little bit sore, obviously because it's a really high force exercise, so a lot of forces are going through my back. But we'll try again. We're not obviously getting as good as we normally do, but that's fine. We're just going to keep going. So try and get as much distance as we can in 3 jumps. With these, like a lot of plyometrics, we end up trying to land on like our midfoot, then roll onto our toes. But with these, we're kind of landing on our heels a little bit because we want to roll. Because when it's more like force driven, more force output, you kind of need to land on your heels slightly, and then we're trying to like roll across that whole foot and then be able to explode more forward. But yeah, we want to do that nice and smoothly, so we don't want to get because a lot of time when you land on your heels and plyos, you end up getting stuck in the ground and end up sitting back a bit too much, makes it more difficult to project yourself forward. So we're trying to make that transition nice and smooth. So we're trying to land like just on our heels towards the midfoot, and then trying to nice explode ourselves forward. But obviously it's difficult when you're doing it because you're just not even thinking, you're just jumping any way that you can to get as far as you can. So, but it's just good to know, so you kind of think about it at the same time. Maybe next rep try and improve it. But yeah, when you're just going for output, a lot of time you're just jumping as far as you can without even thinking about what technique you're doing. Again, not the best. We're going to do 1 more set, then we just go straight onto our sprints. I think also because I'm on grass, it's a little bit harder to get more power output. I think when you're on more hard ground, obviously you got that hard ground below you, it's easier to be able to project yourself forward and be able to like produce a little bit more force, because in the grass you get a little bit stuck in the grass, which makes it a little bit harder. I'm not trying to make an excuse because these are quite crap, but just feel like that's kind of also like a thing, just like because the floor you're working off of obviously it does make a difference as well. The harder it is, well, not the harder it is, but like a hard ground probably be easier to do these kind of plyometric exercises and get a little bit further with. But we're going to do 1 more set, and then go into our sprints. Still not good. I'll take it though. Okay, we're going to start with some 10-meter sprints. We're going to be doing half kneeling lateral facing sprints. So we like to get different positions for accelerations, because in sports now you're always coming out of different positions. It's never just like a standard sprint start. So we like to do different kind of ones, just like coming off the floor and then trying to sprint as fast as we can. So we're going to get into the half kneeling position like this, and then we're going to sprint as fast as we can. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, everything about that one was shocking. Form was really bad. Speed wasn't great. I'm not the best accelerator, but that was really bad. Okay, we're going to do one more. One more of these, then we're going to go into our forward facing. Always rest around about 1 minute for every 10 meters sprinted, just so your legs are refreshed and they're ready to go for the next sprint. Okay, we're going to do our press up position one now. Just come in the press up position and then sprint right here. I don't know how that one didn't feel fast, but that was my best ever 10-meter sprint, by a fair distance as well, which is a bit weird, but we'll take it. Been doing speed sessions for about 6 weeks now, twice a week, and my speed has improved a lot. Which is obviously good. It just shows that like just actually focusing on proper speed work can help a lot. Because my acceleration was really bad to start with. It has still not amazing, but it's definitely improved a lot. And that was like actually a decent time, which I'm surprised about, considering like my back's sore and like that didn't even feel very fast. But we will take it. The thing never lies. The monitor never lies. So we do one more of the press up position ones. Always seems to be out with these ones that get the best. I'm not sure why, but yeah, we're going to do one more of these, and then we're going to do split stance ones, the regular ones. Thing is, with 10-meter sprints, you can get a lot of volume in, a lot of reps in, because obviously you don't need to rest that long before you're ready to go again. Just when you're doing like longer sprints, like 20-meter, 30-meter sprints, you need to rest a little bit longer, so it just takes more time up in the session. But when you're doing 10-meter ones, you can get a lot of reps in, a lot of acceleration volume in, which is important obviously to get better. You need a lot of volume and intensity at the same time. 2 more 10-meter sprints, then we're going to go into some 20-meter ones, and then finish with maybe just one 30-meter. We'll see how we feel. Sometimes these don't record. I think it's because you need to get your foot past the laser, and sometimes maybe you go over it. Especially when you're accelerating, you kind of like jump over it. I don't mean to, but it kind of happens sometimes when you're lifting your leg up. So it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Still a great buy. We'll do one more of this. Cool, that is the session over with. So it was actually pretty decent, to be honest, considering I know I've been going on about a lot, but my back is still a little bit sore, just the lower left side. I actually got my best ever 10-meter acceleration sprint time, which didn't expect to get today, but really happy with that. Wasn't like a big difference, but it was still my best time. So like it just shows like if I was fully fit, maybe I would have like absolutely smashed my PBs, because even the 20-meter sprints I was getting good times on. Not a PB, but like I was getting close to that, and I was getting close to my fastest times I've ever done. So shows something's working in this program. I think just doing speed training twice a week is 100% helped. Like I've never actually completely focused on it before, actually doing sessions just for speed, normally do like a little bit, like a few sprints at the start of a session and go into the workout like weights. But I think actually just focusing on speed, having 2 days focused on just sprints, getting fast, getting explosive has helped a lot. So yeah, that's a good thing. I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's us for today. So thank you for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please just put them in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.